The remains of a decorated Vietnam War hero were returned to his native Texas 52 years after his plane was shot down. The fighter pilot's son flew his father's casket to Dallas. As CBS's Kenneth Craig reports from New York, the site brought the gate to a standstill.
The arrival on a Dallas tarmac seemed to unite an entire airport for a homecoming more than 50 years in the making. Travelers peered through the terminal's glass windows and stood in silence as the flag-draped coffin carrying the remains of Colonel Roy Knight Jr. was brought back home to Texas. His son, Southwest Airlines Captain Brian Knight, flew the plane.
You can't imagine what an honor that is for a son to be able to do that for his father.
Knight enlisted in the United States Air Force right after his 17th birthday, following in the footsteps of his 5 older brothers who all served in World War II. He was a fighter pilot in Europe and later got the orders for Southeast Asia, flying combat missions in the Vietnam War until the day he was shot down in 1967.
I had accepted that I would never see that. I would never, during my lifetime, that he would come home.
Knight's remains were not found and identified until earlier this year. Thursday, he took his final flight home to the same airport where a 5-year-old Brian said goodbye to his dad.
It means a whole lot to us that he's finally coming back to his country and to his family.
Knight will be laid to rest with a full military service this weekend, a delayed honor for a fallen hero and father. Kenneth Craig, CBS News.
And the family is planning to place any prisoner of war missing in action bracelets in Colonel Knight's casket.